As Emily said, the House is looking to end the selection of a new speaker, as the president last night said he's seeking $105 billion in new funding for Ukraine, Israel, the border, and some other security priorities. Jay Gray is live in Tel Aviv with the latest. Morning, Jay.
Yeah. Hey there, Carl. Good morning to you. And look, protesters spilling into the streets across the region right now and amping up some of those protests. An Israeli airstrike near a church in Gaza, this a Greek Orthodox church. One of the walls crumbled there. At least 18 are dead. That, according to Hamas on the ground there. It was a shelter for 500 people who had moved into the area. Hopefully, they had hoped eventually to leave Gaza. Let's talk a little bit about the stepped-up violence across the region and some American involvement there. The USS Carney, a Navy destroyer, today intercepted 3 cruise missiles that were launched from Yemen and they believe could have been headed towards Israel. American military bases in Iraq and Syria targeted in drone attacks over the last 3 days. And there was a rocket attack this morning at a U.S. and coalition forces complex near the Baghdad airport. So you can see the intensity here. The violence is ratcheting up a bit as those ground troops here for the Israeli Defense Forces get ready, they say, to move in. We've been saying that for days, but it would appear with the number of bombing runs by Israeli fighter jets overnight into the day today, hundreds of strikes at a pace that even they say is outside anything they've seen in decades. It would appear, Carl, they're clearing the way for that ground strike.
Just a quick one from me, Jay. You know, President Biden, when he was speaking in Israel, mentioned a new demand that the American Red Cross or that be allowed to monitor the hostages. What do we know about the hostages at this point, besides the fact that the numbers keep getting revised up?
Yeah, what we know, and this is again from the IDF, that there are at least 203 hostages, 30 of them under 16 years old, 20 of them under 18, and then 10 to 20 over 60 years old. They also believe that a majority of those hostages are still alive. What they apparently don't have a real good handle on right now is where exactly they are.